Hello, so today we are going to do problems from this contest 313, and so the first problem is the number of common factors, and this problem says we get two positive integers, a and b, and we want to return the number of common factors between the two. Alright, and common factor basically just means x divides both a and b. So how can we solve this? Well, this should be very straightforward, right? We can just like simulate it and count, right? Just calculate and count. One thing to know though is that a common factor, which is a number that divides another number, needs to be smaller or equal to it, right? And so we know that for a number to divide both a and b, right, it needs to be smaller or equal to the minimum of them, right? Because let's say if b is bigger and x maybe is equal to b minus 1 and that x is bigger than a, then it can't divide it, right? So we know that it's between 1 and we know that dividers or common factors are between 1 and the minimum, right? Because if it's bigger than the minimum, that means it doesn't divide one of them, right? And so we would just go from that observation. So we want to count them, right? So this is the count of factors. Maybe we can call it factors. And since we know that the common factors are between these two, we can just iterate for that range from 1 to the minimum of both. And since we want to get to that exact minimum, because let's say the minimum is b divides b, right? And if it divides a, then that's a common factor. And so here, when is it a common factor? If it's divides both. So if a modulo x is 0 and b modulo x is 0, which means it divides both, then we need to count it. And so we do +1, and then here we do factors. We return that. So very straightforward. Notice we didn't do 0 because then 0 doesn't divide anything, because division by 0 is not valid, right? And so here we can just run this and submit. And that passes test cases. And this is, in terms of time, this is O of the min of a and b time. And in terms of space, it's O of one space. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this problem. It's an easy problem. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one. Bye.